So I wanted to hop on here and answer the most common question I get as a travel agent, and that's when selling cruises. People ask me, do I need a passport? No, you don't have to have a passport. It's a good idea. Let's break it down. So you will need at least a state-issued ID and a certified copy of your birth certificate. Most closed loop circuits, what they call them, that's where you leave and return to the same U.S. port, do not require passports. Now, there are countries where you're not going to be able to get off of the boat unless you have a passport. But most, cruises that go to Mexico and Bahamas and Caribbeans, all of those you're not going to need a passport for. We will go over the countries that you do need a passport for if these itineraries are on your cruise. And that's going to be Cuba, Guadalupe, Martinique, St. Bart's, St. Martin, Trinidad, and Tobago. Other than that, anything in the Caribbeans, Mexico, anything like that, you're not going to be required to have a passport. And even if your itineraries has one of those countries that I listed that you're required for a passport, you can still go on that cruise. You're just not going to be able to get off at that port. Now, to answer the next part, I think it's a very good idea to have a passport because you don't want to miss your ship time or have an accident or a medical emergency, something that would keep you from getting on that ship on time. Your passport is going to be your ticket out of there. It's going to be really difficult if you get stranded in another country and you do not have a passport. It will be a nightmare. So do you have to have a passport? No. But it is a very good idea.